Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is Crypto Elite, home to the #1 Theta community. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can find me on Theta TV as well. Alright guys, in today's video, we are going to be talking about OTTX and X fronts. Have you heard of it? Probably not, and I didn't hear about it until I was searching Twitter earlier today. I saw this, and it was from one of the members of the Theta team, Andrea Berry. She said, "I'll be attending the OTTX and X fronts today with our incredible partner, Imagine Replay." So that made me, start to wonder, what is this conference, or what are these acronyms actually? I checked it out doing some preliminary digging, and it made perfect sense as soon as I went to the website. So we'll dig into the website and then connect all the dots. But here are some of the participating companies. You probably have seen a couple of these before, and it's just a preview as to why the Theta team is going to this conference. And I do look forward to it. I hope something does come out of this as well. And we'll check it out. So there is a PR release attached to that Twitter tweet that was sent out, and it's the official lineup of pitches and presentations for the inaugural OTTX and X fronts has been released. So there's a lot of acronyms here, and I will break those down here momentarily. I had to Google some of them, so I will get you guys up to speed as well. But it is happening in LA, California, and it is the Avid and Fast Pioneer. So Avid and Fast. So we'll check that out right here. I've got it highlighted. Avid is basically, or Avid, advertising based video on demand. So that's all it is. So Avid services, and it's also referred to as free ad supported TV, or FAST. So those are the two different acronyms that are going to be used a lot in these articles. So they're alternatives to premium membership streaming services, and a large majority of free to viewers. So that is what those are. So back to the article over here it is, and then it just kind of breaks down what this OTTX and X fronts is. So we'll go over to the website to kind of break down what it is, what's going to happen at this conference. But yes, it is all kind of described here in this news release as well. And if we go to the website, you can see OTTX. It's a huge conference. There's a schedule. It's 2 days, bunch of participants. So it is happening starting today. So OTTX will hold the first ever X fronts on May 24th and 25th, and this is happening in LA. And the X fronts will be a 2-day exchange consisting of pitches and presentations by prominent up-and-coming Avid and Fast platforms. So ad-based platforms, streaming platforms, if you will, video-based streaming platforms, which goes great with what Theta is going for. So their networks and channels to an audience of brands, advertisers, and agencies. Presentations will include details about lineups, content promotion, and other plans for the coming year. So in addition to that, there will be available planned or ad hoc meetings between buyers and sellers. So this is a good place where the Theta leadership team, as well as Imagine Replay, they can go up to, these different presenters from all of these different companies and start trying to, introduce themselves if they're unfamiliar. I know we are very familiar with what Theta does and what it brings to the table. And if you go to the Theta Video API, we can scroll down to the very bottom. The pricing is the one thing that Theta brings to the table that these other companies, the huge, massive institutions, if you will, Amazon Web Service and Google Cloud, they can't really compete with at the time. And that is the video ingest costs. You can save up to 40%. Video storage costs, you can save 30%. And then video delivery, you can save up to 60% of comparable costs from, Amazon and Google and Microsoft. So those are some of the things that is happening at this conference. And, I can't say for sure if a conference like this, and I can only imagine that a conference like this is where we had some of our previous other channels or other TV, if you will. They did make the partnership with Theta, and if you remember, Fuse TV not too long ago made a partnership with Theta, so they are utilizing some of their services. I'm not 100% sure if they're using all three, the video ingest, storage, and delivery, or just a portion of it, but this is the type of company that is going to be attending this conference. And if, Theta can scoop up another 1 or 2 or 3 of these companies, then that just means, more validity for the network. There's more use cases for the network. If we're running an edge node, of course, there's going to be a lot more payouts. So the edge nodes and elite edge nodes, they will be a little bit more profitable. So that's why these companies, these conferences, they do come in handy. Junkin Media was another one not too long ago. And if you're unfamiliar, it was a partnership, but inside of Junkin Media, they have Fail Army. This is happening. People are awesome in the Pet Collective. So these are all, companies that are utilizing Theta services. And I'm assuming part of the Theta video API just saving a bunch of money. So the more of these conferences that Theta can go to, once again, they can scoop up more of these companies. They become, more valid. And right now it is tough with the crypto market and the overall stock market being a little bit lower. It's hard to, get these huge corporations and companies over to try something experimental, if you will. But this is how you do it. So if they can onboard a lot of these companies, then Netflix, yes, I know there's good and bad every time I post about Netflix. There's always some comments about it. But the one thing that Netflix does have is, hundreds of millions of subscribers. And that is something that would be absolutely phenomenal for the Theta ecosystem in general. So that is one of the huge, players you're looking for. Amazon would be another one, Amazon Prime Video or Hulu. Those are like some of the top tier, as well as Disney Plus, top tier type streaming companies that in the future hopefully can make a small partnership with Theta or even a large partnership. But in order to get there, it's important to, that the Theta team continues to go to these conferences like the OTTX and X fronts to continue to meet with the chiefs, the CEOs and the presenters of all of these large companies and all of these large streaming companies, so that, like I said, you can onboard more of them and make the overall ecosystem grow. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below, and I will see you guys on the next one.